Hey guys, I am showing you guys how I installed this wig with no glue needed. And I will be showing you how to get this look. And if you're just coming back, welcome back. As usual, I always moisturize my scalp. I used Jamaican black castor oil and some coconut oil. This hair is by Allove Hair. This is their curly 4x4 lace front wig, 24 inches. And as you can see on the inside of the wig, there are 4 clips to keep the hair down. As you can see, they also have a latch to make the wig tighter. And as you can see here, I did bleach the knots, and the frontal looks very natural looking. I wouldn't pluck this lace wig at all. This is what it looks like when it's behind my palm. And this is the hair. As you can see, it is very curly. I really love the texture. The curls are really popping. I love the way this hair looks. 24 inches, like I said before, and look at the volume. And so I tried the wig on just so I know, if it was gonna fit right onto my head. And I just wanted to make sure, the frontal, of course, everything fit. Alright, and I also did a parting that way you guys could see what it looks like. Very natural looking. Okay, so I have my cap. It's already tinted. I already put makeup on it a while ago. I reused my caps. That way I wouldn't have to, spend more money on unnecessary caps where I could just reuse the same one over and over again. And this is what it looks like. I try to push back my edges as much as possible. And now right here, I am cutting off the lace. If you watch my previous hair reviews, I usually cut my lace in a zigzag motion. That way the lace doesn't look apparent when you put it onto your scalp, because you don't want that line. That's why I recommend doing like a squiggly or a zigzag. And this is the lace. As you guys can see, the little squigglies, and we don't need that anymore. And so I'm going to make the wig tighter using the latches, and this is how it turned out. I pulled it all the way to the middle, and I put it on just to make sure everything was good, and I pushed everything forward. Now I'm focusing on my parting, and I want a straight middle part. And it was very easy to part the hair. I didn't have really much any trouble. And it looked very natural looking. Next, I am focusing on doing the edges. As you guys can see, taking little by little. I'm not going to use too much edges because we don't want the edges to look like, dark. We want them to look light and natural, how our regular edges would look. And also to this side also, like I said, take little pieces, make sure it's light. And I wrap my hair in a ponytail just that way I can keep the edges away. And also a trick to making sure the it looks laid down is your wig being tight. So I recommend taking those latches and making them closer to be really tight. And so I'm next cutting the edges, of course, because we cannot do edges, long edges. There won't be edges if they're very long. So I had to cut them all down very short, maybe like 2 inches. And I use mousse to lay down the edges. I noticed that with mousse, it allows me to move the hair around easily. It's easier to work with than working with got-to-be glue, because I feel like sometimes with got-to-be glued, you can get stuck trying to do the edges, and sometimes the lace will lift if you accidentally pull or tug on it. And I just use that to, make the edges lay down. Also, I feel like with the mousse, it just makes it look more natural looking, if that makes sense. It won't look as hard. It won't feel as hard. And it laid down quite nice. This hair was very good when it came to using mousse to do the edges. And I had to fix this little piece right here because I kind of messed up. But we can always fix that. And the rest of this mousse, I just used this to make sure the part was separate and was laid down. We don't want this front area being bulky whatsoever. Looks very natural. With me, when it comes to curly hair, I have to wet it because I always want that wet look. And also, I think because of it being in a ponytail for so long, the hair kind of stretched out. And the water helped a lot. And when I tell you I drenched this hair, I drenched this hair. Right now I'm just, constructing the hair. I'm like, and which way I want the hair to lay down. And this is how it turned out. Definitely comment down below on your thoughts. All the information about this hair will be down below in the description, so please check them out. This hair is very, very soft. It's very beautiful, and I definitely recommend it if you want some curly hair. And this is how I laid down this wig without any glue. Comment down below if you're going to try out this method. And yeah, that's it. Also, please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And please turn on your post notifications. That way you get notified whenever I make a video.